Welcome back to Super Mario 64. Last time we finished off Bowser in the basement, along with Dire Dire Docks, the last level in the basement, and now we'll start heading to the top floors. Now, I was convinced, for some reason, that the top floors were going to be super hard, kind of like Cool Mountain. I think Cool Mountain was a very difficult level for very early on in the game, and I don't think any of the basement levels caught up to it in terms of difficulty. So, kind of a weird curve there. Talking to this toad gives you a star, by the way. This is actually the star I missed when I was doing my 120 star run for the first time on the Wii U Virtual Console version. But, back to what I was saying. These levels aren't actually that difficult, at least compared to Cool Mountain. One of the toads talks about this mirror area. We can actually see Lakitu, which is pretty neat. As you can see here, there's a painting in this mirror that we can't actually see on this side. If we go up to the wall, oh, it didn't do the thing. Well, never mind. If we jump into the wall, there we go. We're finally at Snowman's Land, what I mistook Cool Mountain for. And I already forgot what the name of the mission is, but I'm pretty sure doing a practice run actually mitigates that fact, so I know which one I have to do. The water here is, what's the word? Hypothermic, I guess would be the word. If you decide to swim in it, instead of your health going up, it'll go down, even when you're on the surface. If I could actually grab this ledge, that'd be great. The first mission here is to get to the top of the snowman's head, and this Snowman's Land has a giant snowman that we're actually climbing on right now. Getting all the way to the top of his head, though, is a bit of a chore because this snowman is antisocial. Whoa. Antisocial. Antisocial? I said that weird. Anyway, we need to use this penguin to get across, and this penguin likes to trick you. He won't just go straight across. He'll slowly make certain moves, and then he'll quickly make other moves. For example, going backwards here for some reason. And at this last stretch, he just guns it to the end. Or at least, we can gun it to the end, because he's blocked enough of the blowing snow for us. And that's the first star. Well, technically the second star of this episode, considering that I got the secret star earlier. Now we have to deal with a bully again. This one is a bit different, but only because of his color. That kind of sounded racist. You take him down the same way you take down other bullies. Just push him off the ledge into the not lava below. That's actually water, but it functions the same as lava. If you step into it, you... I was gonna say burn your butt, but it's cold. It's not exactly burning. This In the Deep Freeze mission is very short. Just like all the other missions in this area, actually. They're all pretty short. All you need to do is navigate this small ice maze and get to that star. And I screwed that up. You just need to make a jump to here and fall in from the top. These are going by really quickly. This one is a bit finicky. Mostly because we need to rely on these spin things. I forget the name of them, but the things that make you spin when you jump off of them. That's what we need to deal with. And I would recommend holding the A button as you jump off of these things. Because hitting that second one over there, the one that's closer to this ledge that we needed to get to, is very difficult. A lot of the time Mario won't even jump off. He'll just fall into the water. But that's how you get this fourth star of this stage. Course. And now we have an 8 red coin mission that's relatively fast and easy, kind of like the one in Lethal Lava Land. Although they aren't as contained. But this whole level is kind of contained. It's very small. Even small compared to something like Bob-omb Battlefield. Oh, don't fall in the water. Okay. This should be good. If I just hold the button, I should be able to make it, and there we go. This other block here... Excuse me. This other block contains a shell. And we could just ride the shell to grab the rest of the red coins. This area has a weird slope, so you'll start off slow if you just ride it out. But if you hold down, well, not hold down, if you keep tapping the A button, Mario will keep jumping and eventually regain his momentum. And I don't quite recall where that last red coin is, but I'm pretty sure you don't actually need the shell to grab it, so I'll just look around for it. It might be closer to the snowman. Well, shoot, I don't know where it is. It's not up on that slope over there. Ah, it's right here. If I could actually grab it. And the star reappears back at the beginning of the level. The cannon looks like it was open just there, but it actually isn't. The way to open the cannon is actually a lot later in the level. At least I'm pretty sure it's not open. Yeah, it isn't. Well, I say way later, but we're already on like the 5th star. It's in the last star area. I should probably get off of this shell in order to grab the star. And there we go. This last mission kind of requires use of the shell. It's not necessary to complete it, but it's highly recommended. At least, I'd highly recommend it. Thing is, though, I also want to do the 100 coin mission at the same time as this one, so I'll have to kind of make that work in this. I don't think I'm going to head to any other course in this video, so this is going to be kind of short. I guess if I don't want to edit my collecting 100 coins, I could just not and ramble on about whatever I want to. But I'm not exactly that good with rambling, so I'll just probably speed it up from here or something, unless I find a topic to talk about. This time I'm actually using a song from Super Mario 64, Snow Mountain, but I can't talk very long because a money bag is popping up. I guess this is something new. This enemy here, I forget the name of it. It's odd. It decides to hide itself as a coin. It's actually like a coin purse or something like that. Once you get close to it, it'll reveal itself, and if you touch it while it's revealing itself, you'll actually get knocked back. I've like ran into it with the shell before while it was still in the mid-revealing animation, and it blew up my shell, so not a very fun enemy. It does drop 5 coins a pop though, so pretty lucrative for the whole collecting of the 100 coins. If you have a good ear, you'll notice that the version of the song that's playing is a bit slowed down compared to the actual gameplay song. The song itself is called Snow Mountain. It's not called Snowman's Land or Cool Cool Mountain. I guess it's a mix between the two names, but they don't really do that with Dire Dire Docks. They just call it Dire Dire Docks. They don't call it like Jolly Roger Docks or something like that. But that's just me kind of nitpicking and saying something about nothing, honestly. I guess I can cut back here. You see that little slope right there with the coins lined up along it? You're supposed to use the shell to get up that slope and into a secret area. But there is an alternate way to do it, although it is a bit slower and, I think, in my personal opinion, harder to actually pull off. We need to get back to the head of the snowman, so luckily there's these coins here that we can collect. And once we do, we need to use the penguin once more to get across. Afterwards, we need to fall down. As you can see, there's sort of this big gray rock blocking off where we actually need to go. We'll be able to see it in a second. Well, more than a second, because this penguin likes to trick ya. Okay. As soon as you get here, you just need to fall down from right here. You see the little puff of snow down there? It's actually a very tiny igloo. Well, I'm kind of debating grabbing these coins now. We need to go into the igloo to actually grab the star, but I'm gonna see if I can grab a couple of these coins before heading in there. Oh no. Oh no. If I could just jump my way back up. I don't think I can. Well, maybe I can. Oh, never mind. I failed. Well, I'll meet you back near the igloo. I've pretty much shown off everything the level has to offer besides that small igloo area. Except for two things. This right here, there's a small area where the wind is blowing you back toward the start, and there's an amp hanging out there, so you might take damage. And the snowman itself, there's something that I neglected to talk about. When you get blown off by the snowman, if you do by chance, then Mario's hat will fall off. And you have to recollect it. It'll land somewhere near Mario, you can just pick it back up. It's not like an enemy will grab it, like, what was the name of the bird? Klepto, I think was the name. So, not really too much of a big deal. Okay, finally back. We need to crawl inside and discover a... Whoa. There we go. Discover a secret area. I don't think we can actually make our way back out of here. And for some reason it uses the Hazy Maze Cave music. I don't know why. But there's plenty of coins to grab in here, which is why I kept it separate. Well, kept it separate is the wrong way of putting it. Like, it's why I didn't worry about needing 100 coins while outside of the level. This place is a bit of a maze. There's these big ice blocks that will stop you from progressing, but if you grab a certain cap, you won't have to deal with them. Here's the Bob-omb to actually prepare the cannon, but this is the 6th star. We don't exactly need it anymore. I guess if you wanted to do the 100 coin mission separate from this last one, you could use it for some reason. I think we need to head to this part of the maze. Well, because there's actually a hole above this, I was gonna say glass, this ice. If we jump up, we can get inside and grab the vanish cap. And once we do, we'll be able to walk through. So we can collect this plethora of coins here and actually grab the 100 coin star. You don't need to worry about getting stuck inside of a wall or anything like that. I think it might push you out if you take too long, like if your thing runs out while you're still inside of it. And we need to get inside of this wall to grab the star, and my invisibility wore out, so I'll have to grab another cap. Hooray. I can probably get that one up on the way too. Well, backflips won't work. It kind of makes the whole maze thing of this area a joke when you could walk through the walls of it, but that's probably the intention. I mean, you'll probably get through a lot of the maze if you didn't find the vanish cap or something like that. You'll get through a lot of it not realizing that you actually need the vanish cap, and then kind of, I guess, punch yourself in the face because you didn't have the vanish cap yet. You really should get the vanish cap. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm just kind of rambling on. Anyway, that's an entire course done in a very short amount of time. I'd like to start off the other courses, but I kind of want to dedicate each one of those to their own videos because they actually are pretty difficult. Maybe Hazy Maze Cave difficult, but this is going on longer than it should, so I'll just end here. Well, actually no, I want to point this out. You see that Mario in the reflection? He's the lower poly version of the Mario that we're looking at right now. That's actually pretty interesting. Oh, I think they're actually using like two models. Like this isn't a reflection, it's like another Mario over there that you can control, but the controls are inverted or something like that. I don't know. Enough rambling. Next time we'll go into a new course.
Hold it!
There's something else that I want to do. It turns out that I missed a couple of... Well, not a couple of... One. I missed a secret star back down in the basement, and I just realized that I missed it. So I'm going to go down there and grab it. It's actually related to another secret star that we got. You know the rabbit that we had to catch? By the way, the rabbit's name is actually Mips. Kind of a odd name, but whatever. Apparently, him reappearing in the basement isn't just because you can collect his star a second time or something like that. Kind of like with the grayed out stars and other levels and such. No, it's because catching him a second time actually gets you a second star. Which I kind of forgot about. Well, I do not want to accidentally go into Shifting Sandlands. I am not good at catching Mips though, so this might actually extend the video past, you know, a good threshold. Jeez. Come on, come on. I think... Oh, that was actually pretty close. I could get him near where that toad is and probably catch him there. Yep, I think I could get him now. I just need to get a bit of a running start so I could dash to grab him. Oh, come on. I guess I could talk about this now. There are 15 courses in this game, each with 7 stars. That adds up to a total of about 105, if I'm doing my math correctly. So there's a total of 15 secret stars in the castle. And, Mips is the worst. I just cannot catch him. Oh, he just kind of ran into me there. Well, that's neat, I guess. This is officially the last star of this video. No, I don't need to save. Okay. Now, next time we'll actually head into a new course and do some new stuff.